Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel. Today I want to do another episode for my playlist, New Tackle and Trends. This is where I go over either a trend in the bass fishing industry or in fishing in general, or a new item. And that's what I've got today, is a new item that's kind of a terminal tackle piece that I think you're going to want to know about if you like to flip and pitch really heavy cover. Before I get right into it, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. I try to get back to each and every one of those comments. Lately, I haven't been doing the best of it, but I'm going to get back to it and hopefully, give you guys some feedback on some of the questions, comments, or concerns, or whatever that you might have in that section. Today, I want to talk about an item that's brand new to Owner Hooks. And this is pretty cool because I remember getting this item last year, a year ago, kind of the same time of year, and it was a prototype, and owner wanted me to take a look at it, play with it, give them some thoughts and feedback about the item. I really liked it right out of the gates, honestly. Backing up a little bit, owner has come up with some tremendous products. I feel like some of the best tools that you can use for hooking and landing fish. And whether it's a treble hook or drop shot hook, what have you. One of the things that they've come up with over the last few years was the Owner Cover Shot, which is a hook that's designed for light line drop shotting, but when you're fishing around cover. And then they took it up a notch, came out with the Cover Shot HD, which is a little bit heavier gauge hook and made for heavier rod, heavier line, perhaps bigger fish around heavier cover. So maybe you're, Bubba Shot type fishing, or maybe even sight fishing for big bass on beds. So that's a tremendous hook. And a couple of years back, they came out with the Owner Jungle Flipping Hook. And really, it's my favorite hook for flipping and pitching, and my favorite hook for flipping and pitching in really heavy cover. But in staying in line with trying to offer the most premier product for every situation, every type of condition that an angler is going to come up with or come up against, owners are now offering the Jungle Flippin' HD hook, which, man, I'm telling you, if you're looking for the type of tool to hook and land the biggest fish in the heaviest cover, this is it. So this is actually the hook that they sent me last year to play with, and I quickly went to a local lake that's got a lot of heavy hydrilla, and caught some fish on it, and I really like it. But I don't know that they changed it a whole lot. It's really, I feel like they hit a home run right out of the gates with the initial sample, and this is actually what the one looks like today. I don't know that there's any changes to it. But going over some of the features that I feel like take this item to the next level is starting out with the material. This is that Owner Hooks Zo-Wire, which is a silky gray finish. Hopefully my camera can pick that up. And what makes that so good? Well, it has a super slick finish that I feel like is just almost frictionless for when you hook and land a fish, or when you hook a fish, I should say. From the penetration part, from the point past the barb to the bend, it is super, super slick. I don't know if there's much friction. It's just got to be right there at the barb. Then after that, it's all running at home. So the Zo-Wire is just tremendous. They make it in treble hooks. And then obviously now in the Jungle Flippin' HD, the Zo-Wire is a material that's next level and strong. I mean, this has got to be like a 3X or 4X strong hook. Really, I feel like it'd be something of a feat if you were actually able to open or bend that hook open in any way. It's just very heavy gauge hook for, places that guys are going to fish all over the country, whether it's Florida in Lake Okeechobee or St. John's, Georgia, Lake Seminole, Guntersville in Alabama, Texas, I'm going to say Toledo Bend, Rayburn, whether it's matted heavy hydrilla or hay grass or lily pads or any type of extremely heavy vegetation, this is going to be the hook you're going to want to reach for. Some of the other high points on this hook or notables that's the difference from the standard flipping jungle flipping hook to the jungle flipping HD. The standard jungle flipping hook has like a mono keeper for your plastics to keep them from sliding down. They've upgraded that to a wire. Again, staying in tune with a heavier hook that's made to hook and land more fish and made to go the distance. This wire, and then there's a piece of shrink tubing over that, keeps it in place and locked in. A completely sealed eye. This is actually a trademarked item from owner called the Zero Eye. So this guy is not gonna open up and your braid's not gonna slip through and you're not gonna end up with a hook that comes off, a lost fish, and even a lost heavy tungsten weight for that matter. And then obviously you're looking at that bend, I'm sure. You know, one of the more popular bends of all time for keeping fish pinned is an O'Shaughnessy bend. And this is kind of a modified O'Shaughnessy bend. And actually, this is kind of a blend between, in my opinion, kind of a sickle style bend and an O'Shaughnessy style bend. See, the regular jungle flipping has a round bend. This has this kind of modified O'Shaughnessy or sickle style bend. So once you get past there, it kind of slides that fish's meat or his jaw into the corner, and it creates a little bit extra leverage to keep him hooked and pinned and bound all the way to the boat. This super needle point here, owner jungle flipping hook, now the jungle flipping HD, has the needle point as well. So the silky gray finish, the Zo-Wire, so it's maximum strength, the sealed eye or Zero Eye trademark that owner's known for, and now this brand new wire keeper. So overall, just a more beefier, next level type of flipping hook that you're gonna want in a place where you could catch, you know, a 5, 6, 7, 8, or even 9 pounder when you're flipping and pitching super heavy matted vegetation and covers. Next time you're out there, headed to your favorite lake to try to catch maybe the fish of a lifetime, or just have a great day and pull some of the biggest fish in the lake out of that heavy cover, that owner jungle flipping HD is probably what I'm gonna have tied to my flipping rod. And I think it's something you're gonna wanna look at. Definitely grab a pack, play with it. Available 3/0, 4/0, 5/0. Owner is raising the bar in hooks, and this is evidence of them taking it to the next level. A quick video on new tackle and trends, a particular tackle item that I think you're gonna wanna grab a hold of and head to the lake with, and know that you're armed with the very best item to hook and land a great big giant bass out of the heaviest cover that you can find. Thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, and until next time, good fishing.